Previously, we discussed the issue of religious conversion. Today, we will discuss the issue of the enslavement of non-Muslim women in Syria as part of a Salafist plan that mandates forced conversion to Islam. If we look back at history, we find that the enslavement of women in the Islamic era in Syria was the capture of non-Muslim women as war booty, forcing them and their families to convert to Sunni Islam, and they were sexually exploited through the concubine system. These practices evolved from the Islamic conquests in the 7th century AD to the Ottoman period, and what followed to our present time, which has turned into the brutal modern enslavement of non-Muslim women. At Ottoman era in the 19th century, in the 1870s, an estimated 5,000 women and men were held as slaves in Syria. Years ago, ISIS and their sheikhs used Islam's legitimate term, Melk al-Yamin, for non-Muslim women, a phrase that appears in the Quran and which is simply a reference to non-Muslim sex slaves. For example, Quran 4:3 commands Muslim men to marry such women as seem good to you. Today in Syria, that ruled by jihadists, new fatwas permits rape of non-Sunni women in Syria. They established centers to gather captured women. For example, in the coastal city of Jableh, a fortified center with armed guards was established. The center is supervised by sheikhs affiliated with Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, which governs Syria from the presidential palace in Damascus. These regime sheikhs issue fatwas permitting the capture of non-Muslim women, their forced conversion to Islam, and their marriage to Salafists. The international community is watching these crimes, and some of them are involved in these crimes against humanity.